Hey guys, this is Ian back with another video, and today I'm going to unbox and review this KZ SK10 Pro, and I'd like to thank KZ for sending this out to me in exchange for an honest review. By the way, whatever I say in this video is my own opinion. This video has not been scripted, and they will be watching this video at the same time as you guys are. So I'm going to open this up, listen to how it sounds, and let you guys know what I think of these KZ SK10 Pro. So stay tuned. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching my video. If this is your first time here, do consider to subscribe and click on the bell so that you get notified of my future videos. But if you already subscribed, thank you so much for your support. Okay, so this is the KZ SK10 Pro and it's currently retailing for $59 US. And if you guys are interested, please check out the official website link down in the description below. And just for you guys, there will be a discount code along with that link. Alright, so this is the SK10 Pro. It is a 1BA, 1DD earbud. Okay, so this is a true wireless earbud. This box here is pretty simple, but you can see the actual TWS on the window right here. At the back, there's nothing much, but it's just some description of this TWS. At the bottom here, yes, so at the bottom here, you have some specs. Okay, this basically quite a standard specs for this TWS. So let's open this up and see how it looks inside. Okay, so this slides off and you get the TWS in the box inside. Let's just put this one side. And on the inside, you get extra tips. We shall take a look at the tips later. A charging cable. So this is a USB-C to USB-A charging cable. And you do get some instruction manual right here. Okay. On this side is in English, and on the other side is in Chinese. Okay, so tips. Let's take a look at what tips they give. And it is just 2 pairs of tips. Okay, so this is the large ear tip. So this is a very standard IEM ear tip, which is pretty good. But it's pretty soft, very soft silicone. Okay, and the bore, the inner bore is pretty wide. I would say medium. Okay, so it's a medium bore kind of ear tip. Pretty good. Right, so let's take the TWS wireless earbuds out. Okay, so let's take a look at the case itself. So the case is a pretty nice compact case. Looks like a compact lady's mirror. Okay, so we can open up and take a look at itself. Yeah. So it's a clear window right here, and on the inside you can see the TWS earbuds themselves. Very, very nice. This reminds me of the ZAS design. Okay, on the case itself, you can see there is a charging port at the back, right? And on the inside here, there is a pairing and a reset button right here. Okay. So the case itself, the lid is pretty good. So when you open the lid, the light comes on, the LED light comes on, right? And it's ready to pair, right? When you press that button and it will pair. Let's take the earbuds out, see how easy it is. It's very easy to take out. So just put your finger in and it comes out. And this is a very, very nice earbud. Look at that, very, very nice, very, very huge. Okay, thick. So this earbud has got a 1BA and 1DD inside it. Okay, so it's a 1 dynamic driver and 1 balanced armature in this earbud, and it's wireless. Okay, so the wireless signal that they have is the Bluetooth 5.2, and it's using the latest Qualcomm 3040 chip. Okay, so it is a very good chip. So the codec that it has is the aptX with the X, okay, AAC and SBC. And there is a smart gaming mode whereby the latency goes down to 40 milliseconds type of latency. So it's a very good latency for gaming. So it's a high performance gaming mode. Okay, I shall test this later and see how good it is with gaming. Okay, so let's take a look at the shell. Okay, on the faceplate. All right, it's very nice acrylic faceplate on the front here with some metal border. It's gold, very nice. On the inner shell, you can see this is my favorite part, is the fin. Okay, so this fin here should give me a very comfortable fit, right? And on the inside here, you can see the dynamic driver right here, and the balance armature is somewhere here. I think I shall look further into that. Okay, the nozzle. So nozzle wise, it's got a brass nozzle, okay, and it's a medium sized kind of nozzle. It's about 4.4 millimeters in diameter, and it's got a filter right here. Okay, pretty standard. Yeah, so that's about it. This is a very nice shell. If you compare it with the ZAS, they almost look identical. It's just that this is wireless and this is not. Okay, right, so let's try it on the ears, see how they fit. Okay, the fins are doing its job. Okay, the seal, I'm getting about 60% cutoff from my ambient sound, so which is pretty okay. And the fit, I would say on this side it fits me pretty well, doesn't wobble as much, but this side it might be wobbly, a bit wobbly on this side, but it's fine. Okay, I can feel that it's wobbling a bit, but you know, I'm okay with it. The fit is good. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pair it with my phone, listen to some of my favorite songs, watch some of my favorite movies, play some of my favorite games, and I'll let you guys know what I think of these KZ SK10 Pro. So be right back. Okay guys, I'm back and I've tested these SK10 Pro for a few days now, and I'm ready to let you guys know what I think. Right, so let's talk about the battery and the charging. So it lasts about 5 hours per full charge for these earbuds, and the charging case can recharge these earbuds for another 4 times to 5 times. But I didn't get to that extent because in one full charge it could last me about 1 day, yeah. But because when I'm not using it, it's in the case anyway, so it's like constantly charging the earbuds, and easily these earbuds lasted me the whole day, no problem. Okay, the comfort and fit, right? So the earbuds are pretty comfortable in the ears, right? And it's not wobbly as well. Initially I had fit issue, but I fixed that by adjusting it. So having these in the ear, no problem, very comfortable, and it just feels light in my ears. I wore this the whole day, walking around, taking the bus, taking the tube all over the place, you know, and no issues with that, no issue with the comfort. And I listened to my music, I was playing games on it at the cafe, watching my YouTube, very comfortable fit. Okay, let's talk about the microphone. So microphone on these are okay. I wouldn't say is very crystal clear, and I'll do a sound test for you guys to hear. All right, so I'm gonna let you guys hear how it sounds like using these microphones. Okay, Okay, so now I'm talking through the microphone of these SK10 Pro. How do you think I sound? Do I sound good? Okay, now I'm going to simulate a windy condition by using a fan, and let's do a sound test. Okay. Wow. Alright, so now it's very windy as you can see. And how do you think I sound now with the windy condition? Is it good? Alright, so the microphone is okay. It's not, it's above average. It's not the best. Right, gaming. Let's talk about gaming with these. Gaming is really good. Okay, there is if you tap 3 times on the earbuds, it will go into high efficiency mode, and you can game with this, and the lag is very, very little. It's down to 40 milliseconds, and I can feel it when I was playing first-person shooting games and Mobile Legend games. The lag is not there. Okay, it's noticeable. You can hear just that little bit, but it's acceptable. In fact, it's good enough for gaming, but I wouldn't say it's good enough for competitive gaming. So if you are going for a title, I wouldn't recommend to use wireless earbuds anyway. You should use a wired one. So for gaming, these are good. For watching movies, listening to music, listening to podcasts, watching YouTube, these are great as well. No issues with these. Okay, let's talk about listening to music and how these sound. Right, so these are tuned in a very typical KZ V-shaped way. So very emphasis on the bass, emphasis on the treble, and is a very warmish bass, and a little bit of the laid back of the mids. Okay, sub bass is stumpy. It's not really controlled. It's I wouldn't say woofy. Okay, it's not a very clean bass, but clean enough. But it does bleed a little bit, to the mids and the mid bass. And same for the mid bass. The slam and the kick is stumpy, but it's not really controlled. The mids, as I mentioned, it's a little bit recessed. So the pianos and the guitars, they are not really prominent, but they sound warm. But yeah, the mids are not a very prominent area for these earbuds. The vocals, in terms of male vocal and female vocals are pretty okay as well. They sound warm, but they are not really forward. They're not really clear. So female vocals, they are not shouty. They are not sibilant. At the same time, they are not really sparkly as well. So they are just acceptable in terms of vocals. Okay, not much of energy there, I feel, but it's acceptable. You're out and about. You have your wireless earbuds in your ears. These are how they will sound. Treble is a little bit rolled off. The decay is a little bit short in terms of the treble, the cymbal strikes, and the bells. They don't really sound natural. Yeah, it's a bit rolled off for the treble, but I guess for this kind of tuning, it's expected. So yeah, I expected this kind of tuning from these SK10 Pro. Soundstage is pretty okay. It's not really deep. It's more to the sides and a little bit on the top, but the depth and the layering is acceptable. Again, it's not a very, very deep kind of soundstage. Detail retrieval, again, because of the I think it's the Bluetooth, because this is actually running on, for iPhones, running on AAC. So in terms of detail retrieval, I feel that is a bit veiled by the Bluetooth signal itself. Yeah, it's not a very good detail retrieval. certain micro details can't be heard, and you know, but for me, because I'm out and about doing my work and I'm not focusing on listening to the music, but there is music in the background, I'm not really particular about getting that detail out of that song at that particular time. Imaging is okay, you can tell where the positions of the instruments are, but they are not really accurate as well. So at certain tracks, you do get weird positions of that particular instruments. But overall, the imaging is good. Okay, so that's what I think these SK10 Pro sounds. Do I recommend you to get these? I mean, for $59 US, I think these are good as wireless earbuds, okay? Who should get this? Those people who are out and about doing their work, you know, having some background music at the convenience of making and taking phone calls, doing voice memos, watching YouTube, playing games. These are good for those people who does that. For exercising and sports, doing yoga, I won't really recommend these to those people who does that, because the seal is there, but the grip may not be there. So you might be jumping or running, and that bounce may just dislodge the earbud from your ears and it may just fall off, because there's no hooks or anything like that to hold these earbuds to your ear. And also they are not waterproof. There's no rating for waterproofing. They might be sweat proof, but I think that's just about it. One more thing is that for the charging case, there is no wireless charging. Okay, so here is my entire thought about these SK10 Pro. If you guys are looking for a budget earbud, I do recommend you guys to get these. Right, that's it for my thoughts for these earbuds. I hope you guys learned something from this video, and if you did, do consider to give this video a thumbs up. Alright, so I hope you guys have a nice day ahead, and I'll see you again in my next video. Cheers.